John Stuart Mill is one of the most influential philosophers of the 19th century. His main philosophy is utilitarianism, which he defined as the principle that states that actions are right in the proportion as they tend to promote happiness, wrong as they tend to produce the reverse of happiness. This philosophy focuses on the idea that the ultimate goal of action should be to maximize happiness and minimize pain for the greatest number of people. Mill believed in the importance of promoting the overall well-being of society and individuals, and that ethical decisions should be based on the consequences of actions. He emphasized the importance of considering the greater good and the happiness of the majority when making moral choices. Mill's philosophy of utilitarianism is grounded in the belief that the moral worth of an action is determined by its outcome. According to Mill, an action is considered right if it leads to happiness and wrong if it leads to unhappiness. This emphasis on the consequences of actions is a key aspect of utilitarianism, as it directs individuals to consider the overall impact of their choices on the well-being of others. Mill's philosophy seeks to prioritize the happiness of the greatest number of people, advocating for the greatest good for the greatest number. Central to Mill's philosophy is the concept of the greatest happiness principle, which asserts that actions are right in proportion as they tend to promote happiness and wrong as they tend to produce the reverse of happiness. This principle underscores the idea that the ethical value of an action is contingent upon its ability to contribute to the overall well-being and happiness of individuals and society as a whole. Mill's utilitarianism places a strong emphasis on the pursuit of happiness and the reduction of suffering as fundamental ethical goals. Mill's philosophy of utilitarianism also highlights the importance of considering the long-term consequences of actions. He argues that ethical decisions should take into account not only the immediate effects of an action, but also its potential impact on future happiness and well-being. This forward-looking perspective encourages individuals to adopt a holistic approach to moral decision-making, considering the enduring effects of their choices on the overall happiness of society and future generations. In summary, the main philosophy of Mill is centered on the principle of utilitarianism, which prioritizes the promotion of happiness and the reduction of suffering for the greatest number of people. Mill's emphasis on the consequences of actions, the pursuit of the greatest good, and the long-term impact of decisions reflects his commitment to advancing the overall well-being of individuals and society. His philosophy continues to be a significant influence in the field of ethics and moral philosophy, shaping discussions on the nature of moral value and the principles that guide ethical decision-making.